Good morning. I'd like to welcome each of you to the commencement exercises for the graduating class of South Lenoir High School, the class of 2021. We ask you to turn off all cell phones or any other electronic devices so not to detract from this informal occasion. No one will be allowed to leave their seats to take pictures during the ceremony. Each graduate has waited 13 years for this memorable occasion. Please show each graduate the same courtesy and respect you would wish for your son or daughter. Thank you.
Good morning, class of 2021 and guests. I hope you're all well and excited to be here as we are. I am Matthew Heath, the senior class president of South Lenoir. Before I begin, I would like to give a special thanks to my family, my teachers, and Coach Dodd. It is because of the support of these individuals I am able to stand before you today. To the audience, you are the reason my peers have made it to this point as well, so thank you. We have been waiting for this day for almost 13 years. That is 468 weeks, or 2,340 days, or if you prefer, 17,500 hours. Not that I was counting or anything. I can stretch this number infinitely, but we can never escape the fact of how it has gone by all too fast. As we're all joined here together, many of us are excited to walk off this field as high school graduates, eager to go into the workforce, join the military, or attend college, while others might feel somewhat regretful, wishing they had done more while in high school. However, the most important thing to remember is that while today is the end of an era for us, it is the beginning of the rest of our lives. Therefore, do not dwell on what you cannot do in the past, but focus on what you want to do going forward. Our time at South Lenoir has taught us many things, and I'm not talking about the quadratic formula or any function of math, but rather lessons about life. Through our classes, we have learned a great deal about the value of hard work and to expect the unexpected. Though the most valuable lesson we have learned is to always be true to yourself. Do the things you want to do. Make your life what you want it to be, and don't change your plans for anyone. As author Frederick Backman penned, if you spend your whole life being someone else, who will be you? Now let us pray. Dear Lord, as we gather here today, we celebrate a tremendous milestone in our lives. But let us not forget your blessings that follow behind us. Thank you for 4 great years at South Lenoir, for all the laughter and love we have shared, for all the friends we have made, and for our parents and teachers for all their love and support. You have guided us through our toughest challenges and given us the strength to reach this day. Lord, please bless this ceremony and these graduates as we gather for one last time before going our separate ways. Continue to look upon us and guide us down the right path as our class goes on to accomplish many great things in life. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, Welcome to South Lenoir High School's 2021 graduation ceremony. I would like to offer a special welcome to our Superintendent, Mr. Brent Williams, Associate Superintendent, Ms. Frances Herring, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Nicholas Harvey, School Board Chair, Mr. Bruce Hill, and welcome board members Keith King, Billy Davis, Merwin Smith, and Elijah Woods. I would also like to welcome Lenoir County Commissioners Jay McDaughty, Linda Rouse Sutton, June Cummings, and Roland Best as our Central Service senior staff, as well as our Senior Service Central staff. I'm humbled and proud to stand before you today as the principal of South Lenoir High School. It is a true blessing and honor. I am overwhelmed with pride as I look out to all of you. With so many challenges, from floods to a pandemic, and all obstacles in between, you have met each test and faced it with grace and resiliency. I am grateful to be among such determined young men and women who have set a fine example of what discipline and motivation can do when you set goals for yourself. This life owes us nothing, and that's exactly what we get at times. Today, you receive the validation of knowing the success of your hard work. Many things have taken precedence over the last year, but not today. Today is a celebration. Today is about each one of you. Today is about the joy of acknowledging your hard work and dedication. Today is about new beginnings and the next steps in your journey. Everyone at South Lenoir is overcome with excitement for you and gratitude to you for the outstanding, strong young men and women you are. Parents, families, and friends, the class of 2021 is a very special class. The class of 2021 has 21 North Carolina academic scholars. To achieve this accolade, the students maintained an unweighted GPA of 3.5 or better and took a more rigorous course load. We also have 25 graduating seniors who maintained a 4.0 weighted GPA or better. This is an outstanding achievement for any school, but especially one of our size. There are 24 students who will receive university system endorsements. To receive this recognition, students had to earn at least a 2.5 weighted GPA, an ACT score of 22 or higher, or an SAT reading score of 480 or higher, and 2 units of a world language. We have 27 students who have earned an unweighted GPA of at least 2.6, scored a 22 or higher on the reading portion of the ACT, or a 480 or higher on the SAT reading portion, and will receive a college endorsement. Lastly, the class of 2021 has been offered more than $4.5 million in scholarship money this year. This class should be very proud of their accomplishments. Now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our 2 seniors who will be speaking today. Our first speaker will be Ashlyn Holloman. Our second speaker will be Lydia Walston. At this time, I will read a few kind words from one of Ashlyn's teachers. I have to say, when Ashlyn arrived at South Lenoir, you hardly even know she was here. As quiet as a mouse, she kept a low profile through her freshman year and made her first appearance in my room as a sophomore. As a student, I couldn't have asked for a better participant in class. She was incredibly smart. She could ask questions, and she was always willing to help other students at her table if they were having problems. Last year, I had the privilege of having Ashlyn twice more. She helped me welcome our foreign exchange student, Maria, and did her best to make sure that she had a friend in the strange new place called South Lenoir. Ashlyn, Caitlin, and Maria worked wonderfully together and basically were a guaranteed value pack for any group task that was assigned throughout the year across 2 different classes. As working as a cohesive unit, they always generated a successful product. I have to say that when COVID disaster hit Lenoir County and took us into a virtual school setting, I was worried that all the progress we had made throughout the year would be lost, especially on the AP exam. How could I possibly ensure that my troops were going to earn the score that would give them college credit when I couldn't make them participate in class or complete assignments? Ashlyn did her best to alleviate my fears. She remarkably maintained the pace of the course, even in its frantic online form. Every project, every reading, every task was completed thoroughly and in a timely manner that preceded deadlines. If I could describe anyone as being on the ball, it would have been Ashlyn. Fortunately, her diligence was rewarded in what the College Board considers to be a passing score that is eligible for college credit. Although I didn't get to see her much this year, still partly due to pandemic precautions and because every class she took was at LCC or online, I was still fortunate enough to have her pop into my room on occasion. Ashlyn frequently came over to let me know she wanted to work in the chem lab to complete assignments for her LCC chem course. She was smart enough to take advantage of the resources that she had at this school to continue to excel in college courses. I have never wavered in my pride for Ashlyn's abilities and commitment to scholarly excellence. I know her parents are extremely proud of her for being the brilliant, respectable, and beautiful young lady that she has become. I hope that East Carolina Honors College realizes what a gem they are about to have as a student. She is truly a diamond amidst fields of topaz. In closing, I would like to compliment Ashlyn one more time. You are one of my best students, and I know you will continue to be others' best as you move forward in a world of advanced education. Never doubt yourself, your abilities, my dear, because as Glinda the Good Witch once said to Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, you had the power all along.
Hello, fellow classmates. It has been a while since we have seen each other walking the halls or having class together. I think we can all agree that this year has been a challenge, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But I want to spend a few minutes to tell you that I'm proud of each and every one of you. Graduating high school is something we thought about as little kids to be such a long way away. Now, here we are in our cap and gown, about to walk across this stage and continue on wherever life may take us. Let's take a little trip down memory lane. Although many of us went to different elementary schools, I think we can all remember the joy of going outside for recess or playing silent ball in the classroom. Stressing about being it and tag or trying our hardest not to breathe so we wouldn't be found in hide and seek. All the fun field trips and getting excited for field day, wondering who was going to be in our designated group. What about how big and bad we felt as fifth graders, walking down the hall past the first graders? Then, we started all over again in middle school, being the little ones intimidated by the eighth graders. Middle school, the beginning of new friendships and multiple heartbreaks. I remember a lot of first relationships happening in middle school, where only a few are still standing strong today. Isn't it crazy to look back and see how stressed out we were about the little things when we didn't even know what was in store for us just 5 years down the road? Let us not forget all the good times we had after we finished exams. Watching movies, coloring like we did in elementary school, and trying to get signatures for the yearbook. How about the social? That was a great night, making fun of the teachers dancing and constantly suggesting songs to be played. Now we are in high school, about to graduate with our class that we have grown with a majority of our lives. Not only am I proud to be a Tiger, Raider, and Blue Devil, but I'm proud to be graduating with the class of 2021 from South Lenoir High School. I've met some of the best people in my life at this school and have made tons of memories throughout my school experience. All the tests, sleepless nights, studying for hours, and crying until there were no more tears have finally paid off. This wind is very nice. It's a nice touch, don't you think? When I look out into this class, I see future teachers, nurses, lawyers, farmers, mechanics, engineers, and many other career paths being followed. No matter where your path leads after high school, whether it be a university, community college, the military, or straight into work, I want you to know that I'm beyond proud of you as your classmate, and so is everyone here watching us today. Graduating high school is something we should take pride in, and know everything we did to get here made us who we are today. To our teachers, counselors, and principals, I would like to say from all of us to you, thank you for putting up with us for 4 years. We could not have completed this accomplishment without your support, enthusiasm, and dedication to our success. From protecting us from threats on that cold and rainy day our freshman year, to making us laugh with your crazy costumes for Spirit Week. You have made high school an experience we will never forget. I've learned something from every single teacher here, whether I was in their class or not. From their amazing naps on the bus, painting ceiling tiles for the school, studying for word skills test every Friday. These are perfect examples of how the little things make great memories. Looking back, I would give anything to sit in a certain science class during breakfast and gossip about anything and everything with my classmates. Even though we broke numerous supplies in the science lab, we knew the teacher would always be there to make a sarcastic joke. Let's not forget the dialogues for Spanish class where our southern accent never failed to show. As students, I know we can be aggravating at times, but it's at these times where we turn to you for guidance in our next decision. I know many of us could not be here today without your help, especially getting in those college applications, letters of recommendation, and that FAFSA. Thank you again for everything you have done to truly make our high school experience one not to forget, even with all the complications thrown our way during this time. Finally, watching us complete this milestone in our life, parents, siblings, grandparents, and everyone else a part of this experience, we thank you for all that you have done our first 18 years of life. I know it must have been tough, especially those early teenage years dealing with attitude, but you never lost hope or quit loving us. To our mothers, thank you for giving us a shoulder to cry on and an ear to listen about all the drama happening at school. To our fathers, thank you for being the light in our lives to make us laugh when we were feeling down and taking our minds off of all the stress we were under. To our grandparents, thank you for being our parents' backup to love and spoil us in your own special way. Growing up, these were the people that made sure we stayed on track and were by our side even when we made mistakes. To the younger people, I was once told that no amount of guilt can change the past and no amount of anxiety can change the future. Keep this in mind throughout your school experience as a reminder to live in the moment instead of worrying about past mistakes or what's to come next. Choose to learn from the mistakes you make in order to better your future. Get close to those who truly care about your success because in the end you will not regret it. Classmates, I wish every single one of you a farewell to the next stage of life and hope you look back with no regrets. In this new chapter, remember to be yourself, chase your dreams, and do your best, and I'm certain you will live a happy life. Never forget where you came from and how many people support you in your next decisions. Congratulations, class of 2021, and I hope to see you succeed in this next chapter of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashlyn. Now I will read a few kind words from one of Lydia's teachers. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. This quote, credited to the late John Lennon, is one of Lydia Walston's favorite. Today is definitely more than okay for Lydia and her classmates, and while it is the end for one chapter, it's only the beginning of the next leg of Lydia's journey. Lydia, a longtime Tar Heel, was faced with a tough decision when she was accepted to both the University of North Carolina and Chapel Hill and NC State University. During her time at South Lenoir, Lydia discovered a special interest in science and math. It can be said that these have become her very favorite subjects. In Project Lead the Way, she was given the opportunity to think outside the box and combine her love of science and math into engineering projects like making robots. Her experiences in Project Lead the Way class and visiting the Raleigh campus confirmed that decision that NC State would be Lydia's next home away from home. Even more exciting is Lydia's acceptance straight into the College of Engineering. What an accomplishment. As Lydia completes her high school career, it must be noted that she has been a huge contributor to South Lenoir's academic, athletic, and leadership programs. Lydia has been active in Student Council, the Technology Club, National Honor Society, and the Monogram Club. Lydia was a South Lenoir cheerleader for 3 years, only taking time off to focus on her academic achievements and to begin working her first steady job at the Sandpiper in LaGrange. Lydia even took a huge leap of faith when she swung a golf club for the first time while in her junior year and became among the first female golf players in the school's history. Among all the accolades, Lydia could receive none are more precious than that of an awesome sister to her younger brothers. Lydia is a fantastic older sibling and role model. She has a remarkable patience and love for her brothers. It can be easily observed that Lydia has somewhat of an old soul. She is wise beyond her years, and her maturity is apparent in the way she conducts herself. She carries a joy wherever she goes. It's been a pleasure watching Lydia grow into an accomplished young woman who is just beginning her journey to greatness. We will be here cheering Lydia on as she trades her South Lenoir blue for state red. Go and be extraordinary, Lydia, even though your teachers, coaches, friends, and family already know how extraordinary you are. Greta Hill.
Good morning, seniors. I'm so excited to stand here before you on one of the happiest days of our lives. It is hard to believe our time together has come to an end. It seems like yesterday we were all in kindergarten at our respective elementary schools, tying our own shoes for the first time, learning to read, participating in field day, and forming new friendships. After elementary school, many of us came together at Woodington Middle School in 6th grade. It was here that we became teenagers together and learned to navigate the slippery slope of adolescence. This was a hard time for many of us, but we learned valuable lessons that we brought with us to South Lenoir. 4 years ago was a very exciting time in our lives. I can remember how nervous I was to come to high school. I wasn't sure if I would remember how to get to all of my classes. We were fortunate to have such kind faculty and staff to show us the way. Over the past 4 years, we have grown from insecure freshmen to confident seniors. We didn't take this journey alone. We have had each other to lean on through the good times and the bad times. We have worked hard to maintain the friendships we formed so long ago and to also establish new ones. We have decided where we see ourselves in this big world and what kind of mark we would like to leave behind. These have not been easy decisions for us, and some of us are still struggling to make them. That is okay. It is hard to have everything figured out at 18 years old, and it is impossible to know if we have made all the right decisions for ourselves. However, I'm confident that we have all the tools we need to be successful, productive members of society as we make our way into the future. We have had to endure more than most other classes and have worked hard to overcome these challenges. Our junior year was cut short due to the coronavirus pandemic, and we missed out on many normal activities that come along with junior year. We are very fortunate to have the opportunity to graduate here together today. The pandemic taught me many things over the last year, as I am sure it has all of you. I have learned to never take time for granted and to make the most out of every single moment, because you never know when it can all be taken away. I thought I had all the time in the world to make college visits and to do all the normal things we do at the end of junior year. It has been very difficult. I worried constantly about my grandparents and other family members. It felt like we were living in some alternate universe that I had never even imagined possible. At times, it was very lonely. However, we learned, as Winnie the Pooh once said, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." We pushed through this tough year, and we have finally come out on the other side. We are all here together today for the last time to celebrate the culmination of 13 years of hard work and perseverance. It is difficult to face the fact that this is the very last time we will all be together. But again, as Winnie the Pooh said, if there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart, I'll stay there forever. He is a very smart bear. It is my wish and prayer that we can all keep each other in our hearts and forever remember this day. This perfect day belongs to just us. We deserve this and so much more. I know you can all do whatever it is you wish to do in this life, and I believe in you all. We can make a difference in this world, and we can leave light and love wherever we go. Greatness is always within our grasp. We just have to reach out and take it. I hope we can leave this world a little better than when we found it, and I know we have been prepared to accomplish this task. I will leave you with another quote, this time from Dr. Seuss. You're off to great places, today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. Class of 2021, we did it.
Great job. Great job.
Mr. Whaley, would you please come forward? On behalf of the class of 2021, we would like for you to accept our class gift. We will be making a donation towards replacing the stage for future events.
Thank you, Tiffany. On behalf of South Lenoir High School, I gladly accept this gift from the class of 2021. Thank you for your generosity.
And now is the time for the most important part of the ceremony, the awarding of diplomas. So we may afford each senior the respect that is due, we ask the audience to refrain from engaging in any disruptive behaviors. These young ladies and gentlemen have waited 13 years to hear their names called at graduation, so we ask that you please respect their moment and please hold all applause until all senior names have been called. Thank you.
Kylie Madison Taylor. Margarita Hernandez Alvarado. Krista Maria Medina. Lisbeth Jamie Cervantes. Lisbeth Corona Pinera, North Carolina Academic Scholar, cum laude. Cassidy Faith Bachelor. Alexa Perez Loera. Myasia Arnell Jackson, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, magna cum laude. Brianna Olivia Piscopo. Mariana Abigail Crespo. Kaylee Lynn Stallings. Cooper Kennedy Davison, University Systems Endorsement. Anya Elizabeth Cahoon. Brenda Hernandez Flores. Cheyenne Elizabeth Smith. Shayla Tiana Wynn, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, magna cum laude. Jaleesa Mayana Staten. Noelle Elizabeth Bruner. Jordan Alexis Kuntz. Dominique Shamori Hall Williams. Jenna May Rohr, College Endorsement. Cassidy Cheyenne Davis. Dora Lee Nicole Jones. Victoria Lynn Flores. Samaji Joyce Lewis. Holly Caroline Bruner, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, magna cum laude. Gracie Ray Revis, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, cum laude. Madison Blythe Sasnet. Matthew Elijah Moles. Carlos Raul Ramos Gonzalez. Diana Lara Mata. Gavin Gage Blaylock. Melanie Quinones Echevarria. Nathan Robert Barron. Deasia Denisha Holmes. Lauren Bryce Rhodes. Destiny Ariana Jones, National Honor Society. Alexia Noel Van Winkle. Taylor Ann Murphy. Dextel Rashawn Gooding. Alicia May Gray. Hanaya Demetrius Tyler. Summer Cheyenne Beasley. Grayson Lane Barbie, college endorsement. Madison Laura Denise Acevedo. Jesse Marilyn Tejada Moreno. Sherlyn De Paz. Sarah Lynn Tyndall. Callie Lane Eason, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, summa cum laude. Macy Diana West. Michaela Gail Sykes. Billy Joseph Henson, college endorsement. Isabella Caden Hill. Caitlin Marie Perez, University Systems endorsement. Emily Nicole Murray. Titus Andre Graham, Jr. Michaela Cheyenne Thompson. Hannah Elizabeth Ball, National Honor Society. Stephen Rodriguez Gonzalez. Brian Yanez Chavez. Kara Grace Marshburn, University Systems endorsement. Jaden Schuyler, St. Andrews. Logan Wallace Thompson, University Systems endorsement. Alexander Scott Nethercutt. Dakota Lee Burke. Gavin Scott Pittman. Anna Caroline Howard. Jalen Aaron Calaguire. Shane Alexander Johnson. Kevin Ramirez Zamora. Taylor Noel Wolf. Jonna Caroline Stroud, University Systems endorsement. Haley Marie Weeks, National Honor Society, University Systems endorsement. Marquita Devonda Williams. Zoe Hope Outlaw. Cameron Marie Howard. Unique Deanna Williams. Sandra Lauren Baldwin, National Honor Society, University Systems Endorsement. William Camden Herring. Brian Joseph Odom, Jr. Jason Robert Nylon. Makia Summer Kisiona Parks. Kayla Lozana Cabrera. Dania Danye Swinson. Desiree Alexis Fortney. Hannah Elizabeth C. Israel Haro Jr., National Honor Society, cum laude. Cameron Dre Kroom. Jacob Kroom Dixon. Galen Ryan Gray. Colby Bryce Stevenson. Megan Mackenzie Aldridge. Zachary Isaac Taylor. Miranda Gail Sanders, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, cum laude. Aubrey Faith Stroud. Abby Nicole Holmes. Tyra Ashanti Graham. Hannah Love Thrower, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, cum laude. Naya Deshay Sanders. Coy Nakia Jenkins. Patrick Edward Faulkner III. Dylan Scott Modlin, University Systems Endorsement. Felipe Bravo, Jr. Jackson Hardison Butler. Reginald Tyrone Pickett, Jr. Sincere Jyborn Fullwood. Cameron Lee Jones. Nathan Augustus Hill. Savannah Michael Tyndall, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, cum laude. Fernando Jesus Martinez. Ina Deshelle Sutton. Maya Mackenzie Willoughby. Andrew Ryan Williams, National Honor Society, University Systems Endorsement. Michael Malpas Tovar. Ethan Richard Acevedo. John Brady Smith. Jeremelian Nyrell Lee. Brandon Tyler Davis. Colin Jacob Grady. Jonathan Dwayne Haddock. Elijah Bryden Weston. Brian Jesus Martinez Gonzalez, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, summa cum laude. John Cole Creech. Parker Lee White, National Honor Society. Cameron Whitaker Harper. Joshua Michael Kirkland. Gavin Allen Barwick. Colton Lane Jones. Mason Cole Harper. William Gabriel Smith. Jared Tyson Pickett. Andrew Scott Howard. Brady Allen Martin. Tristan Jose Luis Reyes Villa. Tashawn Jari Sutton. Edward Leon Mobley, Jr. Ray Thomas Salinas, University Systems Endorsement. Andrew Chase Tyndall, North Carolina Academic Scholar. Samaj Manye Rhodes. Jesse Michael Waller. Luke Mitchell Yarber, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, magna cum laude. Giovanni Noe Maldonado, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, cum laude. Tyler Jacob Bradshaw. Dylan Scott Ward, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, cum laude. Tony D'Angelo Guy. Tyari Kareem Suggs. Aiden James Robertson. Michael Riley Houston. Jonte Quan Dixon. Daniel Ethan Sykes, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, summa cum laude. Julius Adam Brock. Jonathan Samuel Bryant. Giovanni Shamar Williams. Bodie Knox Taylor. Nicholas Landon Smith. Neil Roswell Trim, Jr. Jamie Alberto Casio. Matthew Armin Heath, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, summa cum laude. Lydia Blair Walston, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, magna cum laude. Reagan Nicole Dawson, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, cum laude. Tiffany Eliza Kroom, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, magna cum laude. Ashlyn Page Holloman, National Honor Society, North Carolina Academic Scholar, magna cum laude.
Very nice. Thank you for having us. Y'all did a great job. The breeze is perfect. It's perfect.
I definitely see
How you doing? Good. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Very nice to hello. Good to have you here.
Good weekend.
He's got a cotton mouth again.
Yes. Let me say.
Absolutely wonderful.
And you did a great job. That's
Yes,
great.
you did, didn't
Yes, wow.
you? Great class. Great ceremony.
Yeah, this, I knew it, I mean, it always turns out, like, you worry so much, but it turns out good. You can't be happy. Now it's on.
Oh, it's on.
Is it on?
I don't know.
It says on.
It's off.
Yeah.
How about that one?
I don't know, but he's gonna take care of it.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah, we don't like rock.